How's it going? How's life
How's it
treating
going?
you?
Actually, mm, I'm okay. Mm, but weather today in St. Petersburg is really cloudy and a little bit cold. And
Hmm.
how are you?
When it comes to cold, I guess Russia is always full of, cold weather. It's always a snowfall over there.
Snowfall?
Yeah, in Russia, like it's always snowy everywhere. Because I talk to a lot of Russian people and they always say that snow is everywhere.
Ah, you mean yeah, but actually I don't know why. Winter in this year really warm. It's really warm. I don't know why.
All right. Okay.
As no, as for snow, we don't have a lot of snow in St. Petersburg.
Mhm.
Usually.
Got it. Great. And are you a student or are you a working professional?
Um, I'm I work and study at the same time.
Okay.
So in the beginning of the day, I usually have studied at university, and in the end, I have a work.
Got it. Makes sense. And
So
you
are you an English teacher?
Yeah, I teach English and yoga for a living. Like, I take one class of yoga early in the morning, and for the rest of the day, I take English classes. I teach online, offline. I've been doing it for the past 7 years.
Oh, 7 years. That's pretty long.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I'm sure you're a really experienced teacher.
Yeah, I am. I am. But when it comes to like learning new things, I never try to rest on my laurels. I always try to push the envelope, and I always try to learn different things about English by doing
Mm,
this by watching YouTube videos and everything, so that my
yeah,
English always stays relevant.
it helps to improve your English even better. Uh, And where do you live in India? I know that India is divided by different parts.
Yeah, when it comes to India, every part is unique, and every part varies from one like the other part. And where live is I reside in Gujarat, which is on the west side of India. Gujarat,
West?
yes, west part
Ah,
of India.
yeah, I got it. I know that many Russian people enjoy visiting one of your part, Goa.
Goa. Goa is like a quite renowned place for tourists. Like a lot of tourists come to this place from all over the world, not from only Russia, but from different
Yeah,
countries as well.
yeah. Mm. Actually, I always wanted to try your food. I'm just a big fan of spicy food.
Ah, a lot of people are. Yeah. When it comes to India, a lot of people think that it's full of spicy food, street food. They have this conception inside their mind.
Yeah, I tried to find real Indian food in St. Petersburg. I found some. I don't know. It's like a chain of different restaurant of Indian street food. But I visited it, but no, it's not. It's not.
Up to the
It doesn't look like Indian food. Mm,
Yeah, for
ah,
authentic food, Indian food, you must pay a visit to India, and you will cherish
yeah,
the every flavor of it.
yeah.
Because
Even Yeah, even my former classmate, no, she lives in Canada, and she made a lot of Indian friends, um, and she came back to Russia she came back to Russia several months ago. So I met with her, and she showed me an Indian restaurant where um, waiters, no, all staff are Indian people. Oh, sorry.
definitely.
Indian people. So and also, no, I of course we ate there. I I tried it, and it also wasn't really spicy. When I asked them about why it is not spicy, she just told me that Russian people don't like spicy food. Yeah, I agree with them, but it's
Personally,
unfortunate.
I'm also being an Indian. I'm not into spicy food. I do not cherish having spicy food because I do yoga, and in that we are supposed to eat food which does not hamper our mindset. So if when we consume spicy food, it makes us more like frustrated. It makes us more angry. So due to that reason, I always like to eat mild food. And
Mm-hmm.
furthermore, I never consume outside food. Like I always prefer to have home cooked food because if I consume outside food, that won't give me the energy that I need to do while doing yoga. So
So you
being an
prefer
health
to eat,
conscious,
yeah, so you prefer to eat street food more than something domestic food.
no, I prefer to eat home cooked food rather than going outside, like outside food or even junk
Ah,
food.
yeah. Sorry. Uh, y- Also, I know that your, your clothes is pretty bright and unusual.
Yeah. And what about your English? Like I have met a lot of Russians, but they are not they are not that much fluent as you are when it comes to English. So how do you try to elevate your skills in English?
So, as I said, I have two English lessons per week. Also, several months ago, I find a place in St. Petersburg where there is a English club. Um, in the and The members of the club play board games on English.
Okay.
It's also I found it's another way. I watch TV series, di- completely different TV series. Now I watch, if you know, Supernatural. It's pretty,
Supernatural.
yeah, it's pretty old and but popular, still popular TV series. Uh, and sometimes and read some not books, but news in English. I just
Oh,
downloaded a lot of apps about everything: BBC, breaking news, New York Times, and just read sometimes
that's,
news from there.
you are able to speak in a fluent manner. You are not fumbling. You are not running out of words. You are able to convey your message in a meticulous way.
Yeah,
It's not
thanks.
a task for you.
Can you repeat, sir? Connection is not so good. It's sometimes missing. Sometimes
I guess
missing.
that's from your side. The reception is not up to the mark. I guess from your side, Maxim. From my side, it's up to the mark.
Up to the mark?
It's good enough. It's good.
Yeah, thanks a lot. But I still have mistakes, and I'm going to have of course I think IELTS. Uh,
IELTS, yeah, I'm a certified
IELTS.
IELTS trainer, Maxim.
Yeah,
I'm certified trainer.
I'm going to have it uh, in the end of the summer of this summer. Um, Okay, and as for I practice speaking with a native English teacher.
That's great.
But I can't think about my. No, I trying to figure out an answer on the question and grammar of my answer at the same time. So I should think or about just about grammar or just about an answer. If I
It
think
happens.
about yeah, and if I think about an answer, so I
It happens.
usually make a lot of mistakes.
If
You
you
know,
try to speak English consciously, then it's gonna hamper your fluency because what we tend to do is we focus on accuracy and we think like, what if I make a mistake while speaking, and all this kind of thoughts in the back of our mind that hampers our fluency. So once you start having the natural fluency, then this kind of issues won't be there. But it takes hell of a time to reach over there to that level.
yeah,
Initially
I got.
you're gonna to
Mhm.
surpass this kind of situations where you You will be fumbling, you will be running out of words, or you will be like, I want to convey this message, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I agree with you. But sometimes, there is some really um, strange questions for me. For example, the last test which I did, there was a question that I'm really thinking a lot about this. Thought a
Yeah,
lot.
sometimes they tend to ask you some convoluted questions in IELTS examination, and you need to give answers. On the basis of that, they evaluate your proficiency level. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
also an IELTS trainer, and sometimes I ask this kind of weird questions to my students, and on the basis of that, we try to, see if the student is equivalent enough or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you tried to pass this exam? I think you tried. And what was your score?
Like I'm a certified, I studied entirely in English medium school and I did my master's in English. So I directly become an IELTS trainer. I did not give the exam. I did some certified teacher training course for that, for IELTS
Mm-hmm.
Band 7 and IELTS Band 9. I did a certified teacher training course for it.
Ah, I
So
got
I
it.
didn't give the exam, but I give the certificate course kind of training. Took it and then I became a certified IELTS trainer.
Ah, I got it. Mm. For me, speaking is not the hardest part. Hardest for me is the writing part. Uh, I don't know how. I'm just trying. It's just practice and practice. I understand it. Uh, because for me, 40 minutes to, for one
Topic.
essay. Yeah,
Hmm.
for one essay is true. It's not enough.
Yeah, it can be
Mm,
difficult. It's not a walk in the park.
yeah. When I
Mm.
write it, just my teacher give me a topic, and of course it's like my homework, and I write it. It takes me maybe oh sorry it takes me maybe 1 hour
And
or
where do
even
you
more.
wish, Maxim, as you are planning to give your IELTS examination, where do you plan to go?
Listen, I have some I have a really unusual life situation now. Um, So I study as marine engineer now, and I have two options in the future. First option, of course, I will have an exam, but after that, I will have two options. First option, I stay in Russia and work as marine engineer, and second part, and in the case if I don't like mm, work as engineer in Russia, if I wouldn't like it, um, I moved to I moved to another country, and actually I haven't think yet about it.
Okay, all
So
right.
sorry, I haven't thought yet.
You are
Uh,
going with, you are not taking life too seriously. Like you are just making sure that you are done with your studies and later you can think about it. You can ponder over it.
yeah. Uh, Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Like as of now, what I said that you are focusing on your studies, and once you are done with that, you will mull over. Like you will think about it. What do you wish to do? Whether you want to stay in Russia or whether
Yeah,
you want to abroad.
yeah. Maybe. Uh, and if you think about another country, I think maybe France, because my aunt lives here.
Okay, there. She lives in France.
Yeah, she lives in France. Maybe um, for she she has been living there for maybe already 10 years, maybe even more. Wait, no, not 10, 20 years.
Oh, 2 decades. That's a long time. Wow,
Yeah,
great. Yeah, nice, great. Then you should definitely go over there if that's what your heart is telling to you.
Yeah, but another reason is that I tried in my primary school to learn French language. Or it's really
It's daunting. Yeah, it's
it's
daunting.
yeah. French language is much harder than English for me.
Mm, it makes
I don't
sense.
know. Maybe because of the teachers I had. They changed a lot of they changed a lot of times when I was in primary school. Maybe because of that.
I'm not sure
I
about
don't.
French language, Maxim, but if you ever need any kind of assistance with English language, you can always drop me a line. Now, as we are connected, you can always ask me your queries or anything that bothers you about English, and I would love to help you with that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Maybe, but there is some kind of problem that, of course, I would like to move to UK, to native English speakers, because also, as you can see,
Yeah, I saw that thing behind you, right?
sorry.
The wallpaper over there.
Yeah. Also, my so interior of my room is just something like English, or how can I say
You
English
said it right. You said it right.
design? Yeah.
Even interior is okay. You can say my interior is like English people or like English. It's all right. Nice, great. It gives you the vibe
Yeah.
that you over there, and
Yeah.
it's also you are manifesting that eventually you will be there by having this kind of posters and wallpapers inside your room.
Yeah. Some kind of that. But the problem is that it's really expensive nowadays. I mean, uh, really expensive
Yeah,
because,
it's
of course,
exorbitant.
we all know situation.
Definitely, it's exorbitant because my aunt lives over there, and it's not even easy. Like she's been living over there for more than 2 or 3 decades, and for even for her, it's not a walk in the park. She struggles a lot, and she's having a hard time living over there. She wants to come back to India, so it's life is not easy in the UK.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I know. So it's not only for UK. As I said, my former classmates lived. She lives in Canada, and she told me that she also plans to come back to Russia.
Even life in Canada is getting tougher day by day because of a
Yeah,
lot of Indian people go over there, but some of my friends are over there, but they are also having a tough time because what we feel is grass is always greener on the other side. We always feel like our
yeah,
country, the other country is better than us, so we always want to go over there. But then we realize that our country was far better.
yeah. So it's also a little bit frightens me,
Mm.
scares me, and it's another reason why I want why my the first option is to stay here in Russia.
All right. Okay, Maxim, I won't hold you any longer because I need to take my lunch. I'm starving as
Ah,
of now. Lunchtime over here in India. But it was
you now your time is
2:50
3 p.m. Yeah.
3 p.m.
So
Yeah, it's around 3 p.m.
yeah, some kind.
I won't hold you any longer, Maxim. It was nice having a conversation with you, and I'm sure
Okay,
we will see
I'm
in the
also happy
future.
to have a conversation with you.
Take care, brother. We'll
Yeah,
catch up soon.
you
Bye.
too. Have a nice day. Bye.